Sahana vavatu, sahano punaktu, sahaviryam karavavahe, tejasvinavadidamastu, ma vitvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Have you ever grappled with the question, why am I here? It's a simple question with a deep and profound answer. It's the question that nags each and every one of us in an inspirational and sometimes troublesome way. Why am I here? In today's offering, I'm going to discuss this question a bit and then offer a sound vibration experience to help you align with your particular unique destiny. Namaste and welcome to the Spiritual Wealth Podcast. I'm your host, Alexandra Savitri Amba, Director of the American Reiki Academy, Los Angeles' oldest Reiki school, and the Vedic Healing Center. I'm a Reiki Master, Vedic Healing Master, clairaudient channel, and healer. Over the course of more than 35 years, I've taught thousands of people healing and spiritual development, and I've also led beautiful pilgrimages to India, where I've studied with blessed teachers and gurus. On this show, we explore topics related to metaphysics, Reiki, Vedic healing, manifestation, spiritual growth, and feng shui, based upon my studies and work in these disciplines. The aim of this show is to help you awaken, develop, and tap into your spiritual power so you may live well, manifest your dreams, and ultimately fulfill your unique divine destiny by working from the inside out. It all begins with energy. Welcome to today's episode, which is specifically an episode centered around this very simple question, why am I here? 4 words that at some point each of us asks of ourselves, and sometimes the answers emerge and sometimes they feel stuck. Sometimes we choose not to even ponder this question and we just get wrapped up with life and moving along and doing our daily responsibilities. But I would suggest that deep underneath the core of everything you, I, all of us is doing during the day lies this interesting, contemplative question, why am I here? So this morning, early in meditation, I felt very prompted to speak about this topic, and I'm recording this actually the day before a very special full moon celebration, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow on July 29th. So that day is a day dedicated to the guru, your teachers, your elders, and it's a day about invoking blessings. But I thought it was interesting, and the day has to do with more than that also. There's the thought, I'm going to say it very briefly here because I want to devote a whole episode to this. There's a thought that the prayers offered tomorrow are thousands of times more, what would we say, readily answered because of the energies that day. And I'm going to leave the rest of this for the recording that I'm going to do tomorrow. But I thought it was interesting that this topic came to me today very strongly, because this idea of fulfilling your purpose is directly connected with the light that you generate, and the light that we generate is often connected with, or I will say, is connected with the invocation of light from other realms. The notion is that we're here in these bodies and we think we're doing everything ourselves, and yet we know there's another force that's animating everything. And when we tap into working with that other force or forces, energies from other realms, and from the spirit world, from the angelic realm, from gurus, from saints, from unseen forces, let's say, that assist us on other levels, that we are ourselves magnified. This is one of the most powerful cognitions that we can get this lifetime. And there is actually a specific chant in Sanskrit that I teach in the Vedic healing curriculum that directly connects you with this light so that you can become you magnified. You can tap into this supreme intelligence so that you can fulfill your destiny. You can be you amplified. You can be you connected with your beautiful higher wisdom. And beyond the higher wisdom that is within you is this wisdom outside of us, because we're basically acknowledging that this planet has been made by some magnificent force. And when we tap into that creative, magnificent force, we ourselves become like superhuman versions of ourselves. So I'm going to chant that chant today, and I'm also going to do a sequence of chants that are related to that same energy. The reason I'm doing these experiential podcast episodes is that the intellect is only one part of our being. And in order to really tap into all of whom we are, it is necessary to start working with energy. It's what we do in Reiki. It's what we do in meditation. It's what we do in chanting and in pranayama, which is breathing techniques. So when we start to work with our energy field, in addition to these bodies, we become grander visions of ourselves. So I could talk and talk and talk and talk about the virtues of these energetic practices, or I could talk and share some of the practices. In one of the last episodes, I said to you, although it's not really possible for me to jump through the screen or jump through the microphone and do Reiki on you, I can offer an experiential practice of mantras where you can hear and feel the effect of these sound vibrations, these sacred sound vibrations that have been chanted for thousands of years. Now, I am also, and I said this in that episode too, I am going to do some experiential episodes with Reiki as well. But with the preface that it is always more beneficial to experience all of these techniques live in your system, in person. So a Reiki example is very evident. I'll extend it to mantras in a second. So I can say to you, I'm doing long distance Reiki on you. Close your eyes and see if you can feel it. That is a subtle energy that becomes not so subtle as you develop your awareness. But at first, it may not feel like much to the recipient. The practitioner can feel it, certainly. Over time, both can feel it. Now, the practitioner is going to feel it more because she is already working with energy. But one of the reasons I really like people to experience Reiki in person is that it is more accessible, especially to first-time people receiving it. It will, of course, still work long distance, but I want you as the recipient to get the full benefits and to really start to feel all of these modalities. This is why I continue to teach in person and hold group gatherings where we chant and we do meditation and different rituals, energetic rituals in person. And also we have, when we do group gatherings, we have the wonderful benefit of gathering in community. And it is said, as we know that beautiful line from the Bible, where two or more are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. It's such a beautiful passage, and it is used in also in reference to prayer gatherings. It is used as a concept to describe what happens when human beings come together and utilize group energy. This is why we do Reiki also in groups. There is a magnification of the energy in the space, in the room. It's just magnificent. You can think about, on a very practical level, think about listening to your favorite singer on the radio, and then think about attending a concert and having thousands of people there, and that energy that gets generated. So these experiential podcast episodes are also like a group experience. The group is you and me and the divine wisdom. So you think it's just, or you may think it's just you listening to me. But if you close your eyes and you really surrender to these sound vibrations, it is you and me plus the divine energy. There's this expression a teacher of mine used to use: 1 + 1 = 3. In math, 1 + 1 = 2. But in spiritual work, 1 + 1 = 3. Because where two or more are gathered, there is this other force that is also present. So today's offering is about your purpose. I did another episode, I think that it was called Do You Know Your Purpose? This episode is more about you even thinking about that question. Why am I here? So when I say that to you and you become very still, what answer comes to you. I'm going to ask it again. Why am I here? And then pause and see what comes to you. Now, if nothing comes to you, don't worry. The answer will flow to you at some point. Many times we put out prayers to the universe, and the answers come later. They come when we're in a relaxed state or we're randomly doing something. The other thing about this question is the answers will change over time. Guruji used to tell me this. And this is a natural occurrence because you as a being are changing. You are changing. So why you are here may evolve, may expand, may grow beyond the answers that initially come to you. I've said in other podcast episodes, Guruji used to tell us that the Vedas are these ancient texts in India, and they contain many, many secrets of the universe, of life here on earth, and amongst the secrets, they contain a wealth of spiritual secrets. So he would say the Vedas ask for us to ask of ourselves 3 questions every day, and those questions are, who am I? Why am I here? How can I fulfill my purpose? Today I'm dealing with that middle question. Why am I here? So once you start getting clues to the answer to that question, you are going to want to unlock your power again in order that you may answer the third question, fulfill the purpose. And unlocking your power really comes through living that purpose. Beyond a job lies your purpose. Beyond the work that you do in the world lies your purpose. Your purpose is going to actually fuel everything that you create in the world. Now, one of the ways you can figure out your purpose is by becoming very, very quiet and understanding what brings you joy. This might sound kind of trite, but it sometimes, I think, the answers to many of these deep questions come in very simple forms. There's that expression, do what you love and the money will follow. So in identifying your purpose, you're going to start wanting to ask, do I love this? Does this bring me joy? Does it light me up? And if so, I would venture to say you're on track. You're doing well. And remember, the answers to all of these questions will change as we grow, as we evolve. But as we also start listening and then acting accordingly, acting according to the answers we are getting, just going with the flow. I like this. This feels very cohesive for me. This feels in alignment with my soul. This resonates with me. And mostly, if nothing else you remember from this episode today, I want to encourage you to become more quiet so that you're actually even pondering these questions. Many people go through their whole life, I believe, and become quite distracted with, again, the responsibilities of this life and some of the tasks that we have to do on the earth. But beyond all this is you as a soul who has come here. And tapping into your unique and divine gifts so that you can do your unique and divine purpose is the ultimate. It's an extreme level of satisfaction that no outside material object can replace. So today we're going to, or I invite you to listen to sound vibrations that will help you connect with the light that is there to inspire you and to open your awareness for answers to flood into your being, for insights to flood in order to animate your path and get you on track. It's like we're let me think of an analogy. When I said on track, I was thinking, okay, let's say you're on a track. If you're on there's a track that I used to exercise on, I used to run on when I was growing up, and it has many lanes. And I recently went back home and ran on that same track, and it brought back lots of memories. So when you think of a running track, there are lanes. And sometimes we're running on a lane and we say, oh, this one doesn't feel right. Maybe you're running on the outside lane and you don't like it for some reason. There are a lot of people coming onto it. They're coming to play sports, and there's just a lot of activity on the sidelines. And so you move over to another track. And then on that track, I don't know, there's somebody walking or running very fast, and you feel like, oh, this doesn't feel right. It's not conducive for me staying focused on what I'm doing. So you move over again, you move over again, you move over again, and then you find one track on that track, on the bigger track, one lane, let's say, one lane, and you say, oh, this feels good. This is good. I can run on this lane, not be disturbed. And so all of life is like that. We're looking for the lane that feels comfortable for us, that feels in alignment with us, that feels good. So we start to trust our inner wisdom. And often it's checked through the emotional body. This feels good. This feels, it just feels right. I may not even know where it's going. Now, on a running track, you know, because you can see the whole track. So you know it's going around and around in circles. But in life, that lane may open up in front of you, but it's more like a path. So it's not necessarily a circle, although sometimes you do circle back, which is another topic, and that's kind of interesting too. But it's a lane, and it's taking you somewhere, and you are moving forward all the time, checking in with your intuition, listening to spirit, asking, oh, does this resonate with me? Does this feel like something that would help me fulfill my destiny to do this particular thing? It's like when you're looking for a job, you may interview in different industries, and you're looking for the one that feels right. You're going off to college and you go on different interviews and you tour different campuses, and finally you find one and you say, I like it here. This feels good. So we're always looking for that kind of check-in with ourselves. And the only way to really feel that is to become quiet and become great, great friends with your intuitive voice. So that even if some outside force, let's say you've looked at different colleges and your guidance counselor says, I think you should choose this one. But you say, I didn't feel the best match there. I felt my lane was over here at this other school. And so always learning to feel that, identify that feeling, that wisdom, amplify it, and you're amplifying it by connecting with the divine wisdom and going for your decisions and your choices based upon this incredible intelligence that lives within you. So this mantra that I'm chanting today and its sequence of mantras is about illuminating you so that you can be on track, so that you can be you amplified, so that you can listen to and hear and act upon the wisdom that is coming through you from source energy, from that amazing energy that's out there that's bigger than all that we know, and allowing that energy to come through us and amplify our own energy. We're never ignoring material plane existence. We know we're here in these bodies, but we are also acknowledging that we are more than these bodies. So these questions, who am I? Why am I here? How can I live my purpose? Allow us to move beyond this bodily existence into more power, more grace, more connection, more joy, and more peace. So today I invite you to sit back wherever you are. If you like, you can take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Of course, if you're driving or walking around, you don't have to pause. You can also just listen to these sound vibrations and allow them to illuminate your life, to expand your idea of who you are, and to specifically bring you the wisdom and the light to enact, to do, to create your personal life mission. Om Bhurrbhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gayatriye Namaha. Om Jaganmatre Namaha. Om Parabrahma Swarupinye Namaha. Om Paramartha Pradaye Namaha. Om Japyaye Namaha. Om Brahma Tejo Vivardinye Namaha. Om Brahmastra Rupinye Namaha. Om Bhavyaye Namaha. Om Trikala Dhyaya Rupinye Namaha. Om Trimurti Rupaye Namaha. Om Sarvagyaye Namaha. Om Veda Matre Namaha. Om Manonmanye Namaha. Om Balikaye Namaha. Om Tarunye Namaha. Om Vriddhaye Namaha. Om Surya Mandala Vasinye Namaha. Om Mandeha Danava Dvamsakarinye Namaha. Om Sarvakaranaye Namaha. Om Hamsa Rudaye Namaha. Om Garuda Rudaye Namaha. Om Vrishaba Rudaye Namaha. Om Shubhaye Namaha. Om Shatkukshinye Namaha. Om Tripadaye Namaha. Om Shudaye Namaha. Om Panchashirshaye Namaha. Om Trilochanaye Namaha. Om Triveda Rupaye Namaha. Om Trividyatye Namaha. Om Trivarga Phaladayinye Namaha. Om Dashahastaye Namaha. Om Chandravarnaye Namaha. Om Vishwamitra Varapradaye Namaha. Om Dashayuda Daraye Namaha. Om Nityaye Namaha. Om Santushtaye Namaha. Om Brahma Pujitaye Namaha. Om Adi Shaktiye Namaha. Om Mahavidyaye Namaha. Om Sushumna Akyaye Namaha. Om Sarasvatye Namaha. Om Chaturvimshati Akshara Adyaye Namaha. Om Savitriye Namaha. Om Satyavatsalaye Namaha. Om Sandhyaye Namaha. Om Ratriye Namaha. Om Prabhata Akyaye Namaha. Om Samyakyayana Kulodbhavaye Namaha. Om Sarveshvarye Namaha. Om Sarva Vidyaye Namaha. Om Sarva Mantra Adye Namaha. Om Avyayaye Namaha. Om Shuddha Vastraye Namaha. Om Shuddha Vidyaye Namaha. Om Shukla Malyanu Lepanaye Namaha. Om Sura Sindhu Samaye Namaha. Om Saumyaye Namaha. Om Brahma Loka Nivasinye Namaha. Om Pranava Pratipadya Artaye Namaha. Om Pranatodarana Kshamaye Namaha. Om Jalanjali Susantushtaye Namaha. Om Jalagarbhaye Namaha. Om Jalapriyaye Namaha. Om Svahaye Namaha. Om Svadaye Namaha. Om Sudha Samstaye Namaha. Om Shraushat Vaushat Vashat Kriyaye Namaha. Om Surabhye Namaha. Om Shodasha Kalaye Namaha. Om Muni Brinda Nishevitaye Namaha. Om Yajna Priyaye Namaha. Om Yajna Murtye Namaha. Om Shrukshuva Adya Swarupinye Namaha. Om Akshamala Dharaye Namaha. Om Akshamala Samstaye Namaha. Om Akshara Kritye Namaha. Om Madhu Chandase Namaha. Om Rishi Pritaye Namaha. Om Svachandaye Namaha. Om Chandasam Nidyaye Namaha. Om Anguli Parva Samstanaye Namaha. Om Chatur Vimshati Mudrikaye Namaha. Om Brahma Murtye Namaha. Om Rudra Shikaye Namaha. Om Sahasra Parama Ambikaye Namaha. Om Vishnu Hirdaye Namaha. Om Agni Mukhye Namaha. Om Shata Madhyaye Namaha. Om Dasha Avaranaye Namaha. Om Sahasradala Padma Staye Namaha. Om Hamsa Rupaye Namaha. Om Niranjanaye Namaha. Om Chara Achara Staye Namaha. Om Chaturaye Namaha. Om Surya Koti Samaprabhaye Namaha. Om Panchavarna Mukhye Namaha. Om Datriye Namaha. Om Chandrakoti Shuchi Smitaye Namaha. Om Mahamayaye Namaha. Om Vichitrangye Namaha. Om Maya Bija Nivasinye Namaha. Om Sarva Yantra Atmikaye Namaha. Om Sarva Tantra Rupaye Namaha. Om Jagatitaye Namaha. Om Maryada Palikaye Namaha. Om Manyaye Namaha. Om Maha Mantra Phala Pradaye Namaha. May you be blessed to become aware of your purpose and be able to answer the question, why am I here? With greater clarity, wisdom, and light every day. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Sai Ram. Jai Guruji. Om Amriteshwari Namaha. Hare Krishna. Om Namah Shivaya.